What's up guys, this is David here and welcome to another Mobile Legends most in-depth guide video featuring Saber, the robot human. Or is he human though? Because he was made in a lab by scientists who graduated from the top Ivy League schools using the DNA they stole from the best swordmaster around the world. Now according to the bio, Saber's sword can tear a hole in the space-time, allow him to travel to anywhere in space and time. Now I understand he can travel in space with his second and ultimate ability, but where does the travel in time come from? At least I haven't seen it. So anyways, let's get into his build. Saber is a straightforward physical assassin who thrives at picking off single target unit, especially enemy backline, and interestingly, he's one of the best, if not the best, lane harasser in game as a melee assassin. Saber's passive, Enemy's Bane, will decrease enemy's armor every time he auto attack or his blade touches the enemy, allow him to do more physical damage over time. This passive synergizes so well with his entire kit and sometimes grants him the ability to instantly delete enemy backline if he is farmed properly. This ability's name, Enemy's Bane, also entails how bad Saber hates Bane on the same team as him. Saber's first ability, Flying Sword, will send 4 flying sword outwards from him and spin around as if Saber is the center of the world. The blade will deal damage every time it touches enemy, and it will also trigger Saber's passive and apply armor penetration to the enemy unit it touches. Each blade will fly for 1¼ circle, a full circle, before return to Saber himself. Note, if you stand on the top of the enemy unit and use your first ability, the unit will instantly be affected by 4 blades, means it will take 4 blade damage and it will trigger your passive 4 times. Same principle applies if you're on top of someone when the blades recall back after spinning. That unit will be affected by 4 blades as well. Because of this, Saber has a very good wave clearing and a burst damage if you're able to synergize this ability with his second. Because this is Saber's main harass ability, we will be maxing it out first. Saber's second ability, Charge, will allow Saber to charge towards a specified direction, dealing damage to enemy along the way, and also call back his flying swords earlier if they're still spinning. This means you can use your first ability to harass enemy champions in lane, and when it's getting close to the end of the spinning, after close to 1½ circle, you can dash towards enemy champion to recall the blade back earlier and deal a load of damage onto the enemy champion. You can also use this for gap close or escaping, since you can easily dash over obstacles with this ability, and it's a huge distance too. Do note, the cooldown on this ability decreases when you level it up and is actually quite high at level 1. So make sure you don't use it casually and really think about the risk and reward before you use it as a gap close, because you might not come out alive. Saber's ultimate, or a third ability, Triple Sweep, will charge Saber onto a selected enemy target, knocking them airborne and dealing 3 blows in a row, 3 blows attack in a row. Each blow will cause a certain amount of AD damage, and most importantly, it will hold a selected target airborne for as long as the animation lasts. Note, this ability acts like a charge, meaning if you use it while having your first ability active, you will call back the blade to you the moment you use your ult. This also means you should call out your blade before or right after the moment you use the ultimate to do the most amount of damage upon impact. This ability is what makes Saber, well, Saber, He can charge from far away and lock one enemy target down with the ultimate while dishing out so much damage. Very important note here is, this ability may trick you sometime with its extreme short cooldown, and you would be like, well, since it's so short, such a short cooldown, I can just cast on the front line and wait for it to come off CD and do it again. Wrong. Almost in no situation will you ever use this ability on a tank, because it will do no damage, unless he is the last target remaining on the map. Your priority is to use either hero lock mode or just by holding down this ultimate, you select enemy backline to jump on. If you can't find their enemy backline, just don't use it. Save it. Those few seconds cooldown on your ult after level 12 can just be the game changer. With Saber, I like to take Purify and Roamer Emblem for the getaway and movement speed it offers. Roamer Emblem not only offer movement speed, it also offer armor penetration, which synergizes with your kit super well once again. Item wise, I like to get Bloodlust Axe first. This item extremely good with Saber. It gives you so much damage, sustain, and most importantly 20% cooldown reduction. Again guys, see you later Hunger Strike. Well, afterwards we will get Warrior Boots, Magic Blade, and Dominance Eyes. These 3 items will almost make you unkillable if you time your engaged properly. The shield from Magic Blade especially super OP, considering it triggers almost every time you go into a fight above half HP. Then you can finish your build with Blade of Despair and Immortality, which give you so much more damage and sustain. Saber's goal in a team fight is to harass and poke on the side with your first ability, and wait patiently, like a sloth, no, not like a sloth, but patiently to find opportunities to jump on enemy backline. With the help of your team, you can delete almost anyone on the enemy backline with ease. So with that, let's get into his gameplay. With Saber, preferably you want to go mid lane, as you see what I did this game. In the beginning of the game, you want to get 1 to 2 magic necklaces, depend on your choice. I like to get 1 magic necklace and clean the first wave. This will give you enough gold to get jungle item Hunger Snipe, and that's what I did. And here a team fight breaks up. As you can see, we patiently use our blade in the background to poke as much as we can. We find out enemy Saber was off position in the front, taking way too much damage from our team. We immediately use our ultimate to clean up the kill there. And after that, we're out of mana. We just stay in the back, waiting patiently until we have some mana to come back. And after that, as you can see how much damage we're able to do in the background with that armor penetration on our blade. And back to what I was saying, with Saber, you want to get Magic Necklace and Hunger Knife first for jungling, efficient farming in the beginning, because you want to get a level lead as fast as you can. You want to get level 4, level 8, and level 12 as fast as you can, because you are ability dependent on assassin. You're very dependent on your abilities with your first ability and charging with your ultimate. So make sure you get that Hunger Knife first. After level 4, you want to seek for opportunity to gank. You want to rotate as fast as you can, but other than that, you want to be farming, rotating between mid and your jungle. Here you can see in a team fight positioning, we'll always use our blade in the background just to harass as much as you can, and waiting patiently for someone to make a mistake. And not to take too much damage here, because you're standing on the side, so make sure you're careful with the positioning. Here we see enemy Hilda was way in the front. He died from Hayabussa's ultimate, and we caught Saber off guard. Enemy Saber off guard. Immediately use our charge once again, burst him down. Right after that, our next priority target is obviously Maya. So we come over here, as you can see, use our first ability, immediately our second ability to recall the blade back, and we're able to do a huge burst damage and killed Maya immediately. Here you can see we charged under tower on the enemy Eudora. Because we have Belmont, it's very simple for me to use ultimate and Belmont coming in for the cleanup. With Saber, you're more of an initiator than a finisher, so don't be shy. Don't hold your ultimate just to last hit. Your ultimate is supposed to initiate the fight rather than end the fight. And here you can see I was in the bush attacking that blue buff. I did not use blade, because if you're in the bush and use your blade, enemy team can actually see you, right? So here again, we're waiting for opportunity, and you see me holding my ultimate down onto the enemy healer is these, and we're able to kill their priority HP supply from their team. And after that, we stay on the side, use our first ability, and make sure that we don't overextend here and get bursted. Just use your blade and find an opportunity to go in. And here, our Hilda just killed herself. So again, we're still staying in the front, maintain our respectful distance. I saw Eudora coming in close, coming in hot. You know she was going to do something. Immediately she cast stun and then used my charge to get away, because if I don't, she might follow up with an ultimate and I might just die. So after that, what do? You go back to your jungle, you go back to the lane and farm. Okay, efficiency on economy. Economy is #1 thing. We see action happening in top lane. We want to rotate about top, but we find everybody's died, so I came in to stay in the bush here, but I made a huge mistake and stepped out of the bush, so they actually saw me. but this actually provided us opportunity. Hilda became a super berserker mode that jumped on me way far away from the teammate, and with our auto attack and our blade, we took down so much of Hilda's armor and used ultimate with the help of our teammate here. She just died. And after that, again, you come to the front, you're maintaining your respectful distance, use your blade to poke, to harass, to armor shred as much as you can. And here we just stay in the back to use our blade, and after that come in, get the tower here, and after that you immediately go to the other lane to get objective. With Saber, you have to be really active. If you're farming all the time in the jungle, if you're not using your ultimate almost every time you have it, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something seriously wrong. You're not playing the game. You're not playing Saber. Okay? Saber is a roamer assassin that's very straightforward and very powerful. You want to utilize his ultimate, his kit, as frequent as much as you can. Here you see Hilda jumped it off position once again, all the way in the front, way separated from teammate. With the help of Hayabusa, he just instantly died. Now at the same time, our Balmond did die though, so I guess the boyfriend and girlfriend died together, right? And here Saber jumped on us, very interesting choice. We immediately used Purify to get away from that because I don't know what's going to follow after that, and we were able to clean up their team on the country. And here we see Saber alone, immediately use ultimate, Hayabusa going in because the wave is already cleared. You see, I'm finding the opportunity when the wave is cleared and jump in. And sure enough, enemy Saber died. And that will be the game for us. GG, well played. Thank you all for watching this most in-depth guide video. Hit the subscribe button if you like the show, and check out more amazing videos. You can come hang out with us every day during our live stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live from 6 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time using the link listed below. With that guys, thanks again for watching this ranked gameplay, and I'll see you guys in our next video.